you have a fan? No, I'm good. Huh?
I recorded this track, Brokenness, with Jim Kelly in his studio in northern New South Wales, and it was an amazing experience. Jim is magnificent at bringing a song to life. So when I first sent him the demo, he started to get a lot of amazing ideas. It started quite funky when I wrote it, and we ended up straightening the groove so it's really rocky, edgy, strong, powerful. The players were amazing and it was a wonderful experience. What inspired me with this song, I actually stumbled across some information from Melanie Tonya Evans, and she was writing about how difficult situations, abusive, traumatic, tragic situations can actually be a gift in our life. And this truth resonated with me because I saw how if we continue to blame and judge bad situations, we only go down. But if we can turn it around and reframe it and see that our breakdown can become our breakthrough, we can actually get victory in a situation. So I read how she was explaining this. I thought it was incredible, and I started writing the song basically from what Melanie was talking about.
Brokenness met yours and we began to dance. All the pain and hurt, well, I masqueraded as a true romance.
The reason I wanted to work with Rachel and Luke was because I've known both of them since they were young. I've been their vocal coach, and they're both fantastic singers, yet they are extremely wonderful dancers. And I was really looking forward to collaborating with them on this project, and it was very special to see them grow up and see them transform into these incredible dancers, and then be able to work on this music video with them dancing and them telling the story through dance.
Oh, soul, and she is real. She is beautiful.
I also had Shelley dancing, and Shelley has been a friend of mine since I was a teenager. We actually went to high school together. We went to the McDonald College, which is a performing arts high school in Sydney. And Shelley was always just such an exquisite dancer. And I always wanted to do a project with Shelley and to do something where there'd be a video and she'd be dancing in it. And this was the perfect opportunity. So I couldn't wait to invite Shelley to be part of the project. And she danced, and it was absolutely glorious, and it looks amazing. Is my favourite part of the video, I think, watching Shelley dance.
I could not have done it without you. I could not have done it without you. I could not have done it without you.
We shot the video in Bondi, and the studio we chose was amazing. We loved it. We loved the wooden floors. We knew it would be a great place for the dancers to be able to stretch out and perform their routines. And we actually bumped in and transformed the whole space, brought in a lot of lighting. I had an amazing crew, and it just was a great place, and it was perfect. I had actually worked on a couple of television commercials in the past, and one of the cameramen, his name is Ashley Scott. So I contacted Ashley and asked him who he would know or recommend for lighting, and he recommended Nick Thompson. So Nick and Ashley were both involved in creating this video. So the second place we filmed was at my friend's house. His name is Josh Kwong Tat, and he's a professional actor. He was actually Scar in Lion King, and he's been in Underbelly and All Saints and Home and Away and feature films, a lot of different things. He's an amazing actor, but more than that, he's an amazing friend.
Oh, it's great.
That's good. Massage.
Look at you go.
Yeah.
I've cried a lot.
Where have you been all day?
I've cried a lot with eyeliner on.
So when I was thinking about where can we shoot, where can we do this, and I thought, oh, Josh's place is amazing. It's really creative. Him and his partner Brendan have just made this unbelievably creative environment. There's lots of different art and colours, and as soon as you walk in, it's really breathtaking. And I thought that would be great. So I asked Josh, and of course he said yes, whatever you want to do. And it was fantastic because when we went there, he was there and he was able to direct and coach, particularly Rachel, through some of the scenes, and it was really, really helpful. So it was incredible to actually have two of my high school friends involved in the whole project. Well, the video is based around a young couple, and they have a tumultuous relationship. So we see them happy, we see them fighting, we see them sad, we see him yelling, we see him bringing her roses. We see a whole lot of things going on in their situation. And this is a reflection of many people's situation. In the end, he does leave her, he abandons her, she feels rejected, she feels sad. However, this becomes the catalyst. This breakdown becomes her breakthrough. This is the catalyst for her to then find herself, love herself again, feel beautiful again, and actually feel empowered. So by the end of the video, she's actually taking care of herself again, and she's getting dressed up, ready to face the world again. So we wanted to take the story through the unhealthy exchanges that they were having. Then when that fell apart, she really had to do some work to find herself again and find that empowered place, which she does. And you're going to come here. My brokenness made yours and we. Another thing that we wanted to do in the video was make the dance represent the story. So when Rachel and Luke are dancing, at times they're loving, at times there's friction. And then Shelley actually represents the time where the girl finds herself, and Shelley actually spent some time in her choreography really thinking about how to look beautiful and empowered and strong. And that's the message that we wanted to get across through the dancing and the acting, so we could tell the story in two different mediums. Usually when Gervais does a production, it's freestyle, it's improvised, and also an important point is that we knew other industry professionals were going to be there, and we wanted to be really open to any ideas and any input that they may have as well. Gervais had a global idea of how he wanted to put it together, and amazingly, Nick and Ashley and all the crew seemed to be able to read his mind and know where he was going, and know how to put things together and know how to facilitate everything that was required. So Gervais even arranged for one of his former teachers, Mark Gould, to come along, and Mark's been involved in so many different music videos and music clips, so it was a real honour actually to have him there. And he assisted in the pre-production and in the production of the clip, which was really fantastic. It was really cool to have all the different equipment, and there's just something exciting about it when you see a smoke machine and a wind machine and all the lights. It really gets you in the zone, and it really helps you perform, and it really helps you get the message across that you're trying to get across. It's always exciting making a music video when you're preparing and you're setting everything up and it's all coming together. However, there always comes a time where it's the middle of the night, well, 3:30 actually, and you have to start packing up. And all that equipment needs to get out of the studio and back into the truck. And everybody's tired. However, everybody did it with enthusiasm and passion, and it still made the whole project fun. The creative process takes an extensive amount of brainstorming, vision, and pre-production work. So I spoke to my friend Gervais Coffey, who is a musician, he's a director, he's a producer, he's a videographer, and I knew he would have a lot of ideas to assist in birthing this video. So we went to have a look at the venue at Bondi, and it's basically one big empty room. And he spoke about how we could transform the room using different curtains, using different lighting, perhaps a wind machine, a smoke machine, all the different ideas he had, how to transform and to make this look like a real filming studio. I think it's important to celebrate everything. And for us, this was an epic amount of work. And we had dancing, we had the acting, we had the different sets, we had incredible lighting, we had so many things going on. And by the time the whole thing is edited and put together and everybody's worked so hard, for me it was really important to have a moment where we come together and celebrate and actually watch the video all together for the first time. So I brought the guys to my place, we had dinner, and then we had like the reveal. We all watched the video together, and it was really great because I don't think the guys knew what to really expect. And to see how Gervais was going to put together the whole video and how he was going to edit the story, and I think they were quite impressed to see the work that was put in and how it came out. It's amazing. It's an amazing video. A desperate wrong exchange, but now I see the depths of me. My brokenness met yours, and we began to dance. Now you're gonna find your name. Everyone's gonna find their name.
Oh, well done.
What?
Oh, look.
Gervais, you should have been the first name on the list.
Yeah.
Excellent. God, actually, like, it's quite big.
It was epic.
Yeah.
It's epic.
Yeah.
And you know
Yeah,
what?
there's a lot going on.
It's
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, great.
well
Look,
done.
Look, you know, it's
Yeah,
just like
the images. You just
well, the images are good. Pulled
There's
up
a
where
lot
they
there.
were. There's a lot
there.
going on.
Yeah.
Like for
But
me,
that's fine. That's good.
But you used
Chasing the movie along.
Interesting.
You used everything we shot.
I reckon, yeah. Absolutely.
Sorry?
You
Because
used everything we shot, which
It's
was
like
good.
you see something.
And then you go, when I just feel like I'm a little bit out, you see a lovely black woman doing ballet.
Exactly.
And you go, that's what I love. It makes complete sense. It does.
Different outfits work too. That you know,
Just all the change-ups.
Yeah.
There's so much going on.
backgrounds change, outfits change. So
That
it's like,
changes. Everything changes.
Yeah.
There's even a difference in the
Didn't look like
whether
they
it's
shot
the
in the same
long
spot.
shots through things in the soft
when you think
focus
of Total
to
Eclipse of the
to
Heart, that
bedroom
film,
stuff
Glenn,
to the, yeah, it's just
it goes
yeah.
everywhere.
It does.
And I think we need to go back to the 80s when anything is possible and you just shove it all in
Yep.
there. And actually, it does make sense.
Yeah.
You go,
And
yeah.
It makes sense lyrically.
Yeah.
Except for that guitar shot.
No, it's just another flashback. It's just another reminder that there were good and bad times.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what that meant.
I thought it was too close to the end to go back to good times.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I was
right.
confused after
Yeah,
that.
well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Possibly, but you know.
You don't need to bring logic into this.
Yeah, it's still a
think
music
it's a
video.
music
It's
video.
still a music video. It's an amazing amount of liberty, Nick.
No,
I love it.
I think
I'm just giving her a hard time. Because she said that was
it
her
works
talent.
really well. Well,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
good.
I saw your guitar there, and I was like, "Well, come on,
Bring it up.
let's do it.
Hasn't been used for 12 years.
No, it is now.
Let's
Yeah.
just do a thing."
And I think it looks really good. Well
yeah.
done.
Do you like your
She wouldn't let me
house?
smash it though. That was the next thing.
No, that didn't happen.
It would have probably taken me like 4 months to realise it.
I personally like the intro. The intro is my favourite because it's got that 3 thing and it's got all of that and she's crying and you can tell
Show us
her
it again.
fighting.
Yeah, just try watching once more.
One more.
Yes, please.
One more, sir.
And then you need to send it to me so I can show Brandon.
Is it going to, on TV?
Yeah, that was no, it's a whole round.
Instead, I was missing the parts of me that I lost in you, that you stole from me, that I gave.